So Jacob, I want to start doing something like where I start saying like a consistent thing to introduce it instead of like have it just be crazy all the time.
Okay.
Hello, welcome to Spooky Town. It's your spooky boys. My name is Hunter. Come on, bud. It's not fucking funny. It's a real thing.
Welcome to Spooky Town.
Yeah.
My name is Jacob.
And this is the Only Friends on Friday podcast.
We're a podcast about creepy, crawly things and we make them funny.
Anything that goes bump in the night would make you laugh all night. You like my rhyme? So I was gonna ask you a quick question.
Go for it.
You have Netflix?
Yeah.
Me too.
Dude, good for you, bud.
So I just think that we should talk about some cool stuff that happened in our past.
Cool stuff?
Yeah. No,
Okay.
no, not sad.
Okay.
Happy, cool stuff.
Okay. You go first and I'll follow you.
All right, so one time I went to this skate park, and then I went off a ramp and I did a good trick.
What trick did you
A
do?
nose grab.
Did you?
Yeah, what about, now you go. Go. Something cool. I was 12. I was 12, by the way. You go. Beat that. Come on.
Something cool.
Yeah, something cool. How hard are you that boring?
No.
Just something cool. Just cool.
What's the definition of cool?
Not hot. Of it fairly low temperature.
Dude, I can't think of anything quote unquote cool that I've done.
Tell me something awesome that's
I've
awesome.
been to Las Vegas before.
Wow.
That's cool.
No, it's not. You ever gone streaking?
No, I can't
That would
say
have been
I
cool.
have.
Have you ever done a backflip?
Yeah.
Not on a trampoline?
No.
Almost there.
You know, I've traveled to places. I've seen some things, you know.
Where you travel to?
I've traveled around the United States.
Oh, around?
Meaning the East Coast.
How
for
many
the most
places?
part. Decent amount. Arizona. Been in Ohio. Colorado, you know. Just around. I haven't been there for long.
You've been to Colorado?
Yeah.
For what?
It was for a layover.
But those don't count. Those don't count.
I counted, dude.
Oh, frick.
I was there, wasn't I? My feet touched Colorado ground.
They touched the airport. You know what would have been cool?
What would have been cool?
If your name was Baby Yaga.
Sounds like Baby Yoda.
Baby Yoda.
Just a few letters off.
We're going to be talking about Baby Yoda this episode.
I still haven't watched The Mandalorian.
Are you shitting me right now?
No, I'm not.
You have not watched The Mandalorian. You have Disney
yet.
Plus. You're the whole reason I got Disney Plus, and you haven't watched The Mandalorian.
Yeah, I haven't watched it.
I literally got Disney Plus and then canceled it after I watched Mandalorian.
Did you?
Yeah.
Really?
I'm like, I'm not going to use this.
Dude, I use it because there's a lot of good movies on there. Yeah, there's love and stuff.
I got it, and I noticed Barney wasn't on, so then that's another reason I canceled it.
Dude, Barney's not a Disney production.
I thought
You
so.
fucking guy. How dare you?
Just kidding. Hey, Jacob.
Yeah.
We're actually going to be talking about Baba Yaga.
Okay. Is that the creepy lady?
It's a creepy one, for sure.
The hell is her name? Baga.
No, not Baga.
What's her name?
Baba Yaga.
Oh, Baba. Oh. Why is her first name Baba? Why is her last name Yaga?
I can maybe...
Dude,
I don't
find
know.
that out.
I don't know if I can figure that out.
That's important information, honestly.
The name Baba Yaga is composed of two elements. Baba means grandmother or old woman in most Slavic languages. There are two versions of the origin in this name. Yaga is probably a diminutive of the feminine name Jadwiga. It is Slavic form of Germanic Hedwig. It's a lot of crazy stuff.
It is a lot of crazy
But yeah,
stuff,
Baba,
dude.
I guess, means old woman or grandmother. So I guess that does help.
Grandma Yaga.
Granny Yaga. Jacob, before I get into the Wikipedia wizard known as myself, can you tell me what you think Baba Yaga is going to be?
An absolute dime.
Oh.
Yeah. Probably pretty cute.
I guess first question first. Is she thick?
To be determined. We'll find out on this journey that you're going to take with us, boys and girls. This is the podcast where we discover if Baba Yaga is in fact a thickin'.
In Slavic folklore, Baba Yaga is a supernatural being, or one of a trio of sisters of the same name. Oh, sister, no matter how much I miss you. Like
Dude, you kind of hit that low key.
Yeah, thank you. Who appears as a deformed or ferocious-looking old woman. In Russian fairy tales, Baba Yaga flies around in a mortar, wields a pestle, which I did Google beforehand, and it's like a crazy grinding utensil, like for like foods and things. She dwells deep in the forest in a hut, usually described as standing on chicken legs.
Oh?
Huh? Chicken legs. Drumsticks or wang? No, I had legs. Drumsticks, huh?
Yeah.
Hot and spicy or just regular fried?
I would sure hope she's a little hot and spicy. You know?
For the love of the podcast, I hope she's hot and spicy.
Yeah, and make everything better.
Baba Yaga may help or hinder those that encounter or seek her out, and may play a maternal role, and has associations with forest wildlife.
Is this a Wendigo?
No, it's an old lady, and she plays a maternal role, so maybe she'll nurture you a little, but then also tell you about the wolves and what they're telling her about you and your naughty
This doesn't
self.
sound like a very scary person. Sounds like someone I want to be friends with.
Well, according to Vladimir Prop's folk tale morphology, Baba Yaga commonly appears as either a donor, villain, or maybe altogether ambiguous. Baba Yaga is one of the most memorable and distinctive figures in Eastern European folklore. I think she may be real. Observes that she is enigmatic and often exhibits striking ambiguity. These are big-ass words. John summarizes Baba Yaga as a many-faceted figure, capable of inspiring reachers to see her as a cloud, moon, death, winter, snake, bird,
I'm
pelican,
so fucking confused.
or earth goddess.
What?
Totemic, matriarchal ancestress, female initiator, phallic mother, or female initiator. Dude, initiator? When is the last time you used that word?
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Initiator. Actually, when I described my next door neighbor. This man put his phone down.
What was that,
Yeah.
Captain? So she's an ambiguous as she is hideous. Baba Yaga is anomaly, both a maternal mother nature figure and evil villain who enjoys eat. Okay, here it goes.
Oh?
So, maternal, mother nature figure, an evil villain who enjoys eating those who fail to complete her tasks. But then they don't.
That's gonna sound crazy.
And then she eats them though, bud. She eats them.
Oh, she eats people.
If they don't complete her task, so she's like, "Oh, get me a green pepper from Johnny's garden."
So let me like wrap my head around this person.
Mental head, right? Not penile.
That'd be a long ass head if I could wrap it around things.
Yeah.
Not saying I can't. So this person, creature, thing is someone who portrays an old lady.
No, I think she is an old lady.
So she's an old lady that asked you to do things for her, such as like errands, if you will.
Yeah, she has like a house, I think, in the woods or something.
So if you stumble upon her house, so this is like some Hansel and Gretel type shit.
It's almost Hansel Gretel shit.
But she's like, instead of, hey, come inside. I want to see that new movie, by the way. It's coming out soon.
Yeah, it looks good.
Yeah. Instead of, hey, come inside, I'll feed you, make you fat so I can eat you. She's like, hey, go get me some nanners from the local market.
Oh, nanners?
Yeah.
Nanners.
And then you're just like, nah, fuck you, old lady. And then she's like, okay.
And then you fuck her.
And then you're... What? When was that ever initiated, ever?
He said, fuck you, old lady. And she said, okay.
Yeah, and then you're like, I'm not getting your nanners. Does she just straight up eat you? Or, like, that's what
Let me proceed.
I don't think you've gotten to that point
Yeah,
yet.
I haven't
of
really
how
gotten there.
She obtains your bodily parts, if you will.
So it basically said, who failed to complete her task, she eats them shits. Though the origins of her name are as unclear as her purpose tends to be, it is believed that Baba means something akin to old women or grandmother, while Yaga has conflicting theories of meaning ranging from snake to wicked. Oh,
Wicked
so
snake.
evil old woman grandmother snake. Regardless, even Baba Yaga's name emphasizes the strangeness of her person.
Oh.
You like how creepy I made it with that?
Yeah, dude, I like that.
Making her interesting character to decipher. The most common portrayal of Baba Yaga is as either one old woman or a trio of old sisters, like we previously said, all of whom are depicted as skinny, with iron teeth and noses so long that they touch the ceiling when they sleep.
And then you fuck her.
But no,
That's just gotta be the running thing, dude. Yes.
no. Okay, hold on, frick.
Damn, there's some fucking snozzles they got on them.
So, okay, but can you imagine you go to bed in your personal bed and you're just ceiling scraping, just. It's like, what if you had to get up real fast and you freaking just hurt your nose?
This man's talking about ass eating over here.
Did he just say Baba Yaga eats ass?
I mean, she eats you. She does.
If Baba Yaga eats ass, you're getting a whole. You're tasting her nose. So, dude, big ass noses. Nah, they don't have ass noses. Baba Yaga is commonly illustrated as riding around on a mortar rather than a broom. What the fuck is a mortar?
I have no idea.
Shall we open a new tab?
Oh yeah, mortar and pestle.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, you make those in fucking Ark. I know what those are.
Yeah, dude. It said she's carrying around a pestle, so she has one for whacking purposes.
Okay.
Like a big one, and then she's riding around in the mortar.
Now, what'd you make with that back in the day? You didn't make
You
potions.
yeah, you did. You made potions. You ground up freaking seasonings or leaves or spices, anything that needed to be ground up. That's what you used it for, bud.
I'm trying to think in Ark terms what you'd make it. What
Art?
you'd make Ark, the game.
But I'm not a fucking nerd.
I don't know what you would make. I forgot. Oh, wait. Oh, you'd grind shit up to make like narco shit.
You grind stuff up to get 4 hearts instead of 3 hearts potions.
Yeah.
Anyway, she's commonly known for riding around on that instead of a broom, wielding a pestle as both a flying aid and a wand. So she's magical abracadabra hitting you with a pestle. Tales involving her usually take place at her hut. Pizza Hut, that is. It is found deep in the woods, standing on magical chicken legs, with a rooster's head on top. Legends say her hut is surrounded by a fence made of human bones. Okay, so I thought she had chicken legs for a second. Are they saying her hut has chicken legs? She lives in a chicken house?
What?
That's what it basically said.
What do you mean? Read that back again.
Tales involving her usually take place at her hut. It is found deep in the woods, standing on magical chicken legs, with a rooster's head on top. Legend says her hut is surrounded by a fence made of human bones. Her hut
Oh, fuck.
is a chicken house. Like a
The real KFC.
Can I ask you a quick question, Jakey? What if your house had chicken legs?
Dude, I'd travel the world.
What if they were
Stationary.
what if they were crippled chicken legs?
I would hope a wheelchair would be associated with them.
So if you had broken chicken legs, your house would be in a giant wheelchair?
Yeah, and I'd still travel the world, just roll around.
Hopefully you have some strong arms. Can you imagine how expensive an electric wheelchair the size to carry your house would be?
Oh, wow.
Jacob, do you want to read what this thing that just the first thing it says inside her hut, comma?
Yeah.
You want to read it?
Yeah.
But don't read it bad.
Inside her hut, heroes usually encounter her stretched across her...
Stop! Inside her hut. It's where heroes usually encounter her. Sorry. It was a joke. Next. Go
Boy,
ahead.
on her with the jokes today. Yes, sir. Inside her hut. Hey, girl.
Hey, girl. What's that hut look like?
Inside her hut, heroes usually nut.
Oh, God. That's not what it says, but yes.
Actually, it does. It just edited the fucking Wikipedia page.
Control, Alt, edit. nut. Enter.
Save as.
Save as.
Revised
Save
Wikipedia
as.
page.
Save as. Baba Yaga article. Good.
Inside her hut, heroes usually encounter her stretched across her cooking stove. The enormous stove itself reached from one side of the hut to the other, subtly emphasized her size and magic. The stove is another common detail in tales of the Baba Yaga, as the punishment for the failure of certain tasks is a fate of being cooked and eaten. Despite an ambitious appetite, however, Baba Yaga is always portrayed as skinny and bony, with her own... What the fuck? What the fuck are these words, bro?
Where?
The E word. Skinny and bony, with her own name being the bony one. Benefactor of villain? Question mark. The characterization of Baba Yaga is where much of the uncertainty surrounding her comes from. She varies between acting as a benefactor and a villain, either helping the hero of Slavic myth or hindering him or her. Though it appears she never goes after anyone unprovoked, that is to say, without the person at least coming to the door of her hut. She appears to follow little or few morals. Nevertheless, whatever promise she makes to the hero after his completion of her task, she keeps. Most of the prominent stories from Baba Yaga are not about her directly, but about heroes who encounter her.
Baba Yaga is also cast as Mother Earth figure, having an influence on the natural world through the three of her servants, as witnessed by Vasilisa. Twice Vasilisa sees three riders, the first white, the second red, and the third black. Upon asking who they were, Baba Yaga replies, "They are day, the sun, and night, respectively, each controlled by her, each a servant of hers." In this instant, the reader can see the span of Baba Yaga's power.
So is this lady like a goddess of some sort?
Almost like a goddess.
Or
yeah.
a witch?
I would think like a witchy goddess, like she's got some powers, but she's not like too unstoppable.
Because she keeps bringing up like the sun and shit.
Well, maybe she's like a pagan witch, just like worships the sun and stuff and moon.
Fair enough.
Baba Yaga as the peasant and the peasant children is the name of this story. Another story
Baba Yaga and me.
Another story of Baba Yaga involves peasant children, again the victims of cruel stepmother. In a tale, the children are sent to Baba Yaga to be rid of, but they manage to escape the witch's hut through the help of all animals, plants, and objects Baba Yaga neglects.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, plants and animals unite.
That fucking trio carry you to the Wonderland.
Wonder Woman.
Oh, I want to be carried to Wonder Woman.
A black cat helps them plan their escape because they feed him when the witch doesn't. A gate closes Baba Yaga off from them because she never tends it. And even the trees of the forest attempt to stand in her path because of the similar mistreatment. Thus, the children turn home in one piece, Baba Yaga forfeiting her search when it grows too difficult. She said, "Damn, I'm tired. I don't care about these kids, peasants." Again, this tale ends happily with the stepmother thrown out and the father protecting his children. And again, Baba Yaga's role is one of an obstacle. She might otherwise have not bothered the children if they had not bothered her first. It is because of the elusive nature of her character that Baba Yaga remains such an intriguing mythical individual and continues to be discussed and researched by scholars. She adds a level of mystery and uncertainty to each of the tales she takes part in, and the reader is uncertain until her final action whether her intentions will be villainous or redemptive. Though this dilemma of whether she is good or evil is only of the many considerations, it lays the basis of her analysis throughout Slavic literature. And this is a picture I have for you, Jacob, of a woman/or man talking to Baba Yaga. Looks like a woodland grandmother. Shit.
Why would you ever talk to that fucking thing?
Like, honestly, what makes you think I could have a conversation?
She looks like a mosquito with that fucking snozzle.
So, Jacob, the thing that before we get to your great story.
Oh, fuck, I forgot about that.
The thing that blows my mind is how long their nose be and that they fly around in basically a grinding pot.
It's a big-ass grinding pot, or do they shrink?
Or do they just shrink down to like mosquito size and fly around in a normal size grinding pot?
That would make more sense.
Jacob's story? Question mark?
Oh, fuck, dude. This is gonna be crazy. All right, so, you know as well as I do, good story's a good time.
Oh, of course.
Am I right, Hillman?
You're right, bud.
Perfect. All right. So this story is found on the amazing website, reddit.com.
Oh, is it now?
Reddit.com is a website where people and communities get together. Just send it to an ad.
Nice ad. Reddit is a website where you can express yourself and your story.
But yeah, it comes from Reddit, and it is by the user JacobBoy69.
Wow, back at it again.
We've used this man before. He's a fucking brilliant author.
He's a genius.
Once upon a time.
Already fucked up. Jacob Boy 69 is too good of an author to say once upon a time.
That was a joke. That was a joke. One time.
Once upon a time. No. One time.
Last summer, my family and I took a trip to Russia. We wanted to visit the vast mountain ranges and the beautiful snowy climate of Russia. So we took the trip. We stayed in a cabin up in the Russian mountains. It was a great time. The scenery was amazing. My mom and pa loved it as well. It was just overall an amazing experience. Me and my little brother, Jorge. The fuck's funny about that, bro? Little brother named Jorge decided we wanted to adventure up the mountains. So one day we got up early and began our quest. We saw a lot of amazing sights. We saw a lot of the wilderness that Russia inhibits. The forest was amazing, very luscious, full of deer and goats and Russian people. After about 6 hours of travel, we stumbled... Fucking stop laughing at my story, bro.
I'm sorry. It's so good.
After about 6 hours of travel, we stumbled upon a hut. Now, this wasn't any normal hut. This hut had stands. No, not stands. More like legs. Chicken legs, as my brother Jorge described. And a chicken head at the base. At the top of the base. We discussed for a few minutes whether or not it was a good idea to venture on into this hut. But we decided nobody lives this far out in the Russian wilderness. Everybody lives in Moscow. So we did it. We opened the gate that was almost like a Halloween decoration. It was like bones, but we ventured in anyways. We ventured up the steps, creaked open the door, and noticed a long oven on the back of the building. We looked at each other very confuzzled as an old lady, if you want to call it that, almost a creature, ventured out from one of the rooms. "Hello, children," she states. "Can you do me a favor?" We say, "Sure, woman," but we really wanted to get on our way. "Fetch me some ferns from the outer part of my property." We say, "Sure." In reality, we just wanted to get the hell out of there, so as soon as we left the door, we ran. We ran for 6 hours straight, back to Mom and Pa's nice little place they rented up there, the cabin. That night we slept real good, being that we traveled for 12 hours that day. When we woke up, Jorge was missing. We were like, "What the fuck, Jorge?"
Playing games again?
Yeah, playing games again. It says parentheses, Jorge was known for fucking around. End parentheses. So we just thought he was playing one of his foolish games, or maybe he wanted to walk around outside some that morning. We venture outside, my ma, pa, and I, to discover Jorge, or what was left of him. Jorge's penis was hanging from a tree.
A fern.
With a fern hung right next to it. How I know that was Jorge's penis, you may ask.
How the fucking hang a fern? It's a tree. What are you saying? It was in a tree, and then they hung a fern.
A fern's a fucking little plant, bro.
It's like a tiny tree, though, but...
You can wrap a rope around anything.
Okay.
A fern was hanging next to it, and I knew it was Baba Yaga. I didn't know it was Baba Yaga at the time, but after some research, post-fact, I knew it was Baba Yaga. How, you may ask, do I know that's Jorge's penis? None of your fucking business. Anyways, Mom and Pa were devastated, but me, being a few feet away from them, was ecstatic. I still had my penile device attached, while Jorge's was hanging from a tree. After this incident, I looked up, old lady with a fat ass nose in the woods, and stumbled upon Baba Yaga. And that is why I come to you guys today. Do you think it was Baba Yaga? Or do you think that old woman had nothing to do with it? Please reply with your opinions below. Jorge will be missed, although his penis is hung on the mantle above the fireplace, along with the stockings every Christmas. If you guys have any answers, please let me know. Thank you for reading to this point. Have a wonderful day.
What a good story you read. So Jacob,
what's up?
There's no need to discuss that story. Do you think after all this stuff, Baba Yaga? Question mark? Yeah, real?
Baba Yaga obviously swings that fucking nose penis right around.
It's not.
We didn't even get into that.
It's not.
We didn't even get to that discussion. Okay, so Baba Yaga, does she exist? That's what you're asking me.
Yes.
Dude, if she did, it wouldn't even bother me because she's all the way in fucking boomfuck Egypt, Russia. So
it's not Egypt, Russia. It's Slavic town, Russia.
Slavic town, Russia. So it doesn't even like concern me in any way, shape, or form.
True.
But if she did exist, good for her. But in my opinion, no, she doesn't exist. She has a chicken house.
That is bizarre.
No, I don't think she exists. What about you, sir?
As much as I love the fairy tale of this old woman, and as much as, you know, she could potentially be your granny, I don't think she's real though. Like, I don't think she's real. As much as she's like, don't get me wrong, she's pretty sick. She's pretty awesome, but no, I don't think she's real.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough.
Beautiful, yes. Real, no.
Okay, so according to the OFOF community,
think she could decapitate you with that nose?
She could do other things, that's for damn sure. Well, alright, according to the OFOF community, Baba Yaga does not exist. Sorry, guys. If you're Russian, tell us more about her.
Slow down.
Huh? Slow down?
If you're Russian, slow down. Yeah, so if you got more information on her, let us know.
Where can they let us know, you may ask?
You can let us know on our Instagram. What's our Instagram?
OFOF_podcast. That is OFOF_podcast.
That is our most popular platform, and we really appreciate if you gave us a follow.
Yeah, please follow us, like our most recent post, or all of them. Dude, thanks, bud. But yeah, just like all our posts, you know, we reply to every comment and DM. Give us your opinion. Where else can they find us, Mr.
You can find us everywhere, Facebook, Twitter. Also, we would really appreciate it. We post some videos on YouTube, youtube.com/onlyfriendsonfriday. And what you listen to us at, let us know what you like the most. Please subscribe on iTunes, follow us on Spotify, and then also, we post on YouTube, like, the actual audio of our podcast. So, I think that about wraps it up, bud.
My name is Jacob.
And my name is Hunter.
And we are City Boys.
City Boys, we made it.
Hey, you.
You right there with the mom. How is your mom?
Tell her we miss her.